Putin forced to relocate ships in Crimea after Ukraine strikes.
This post received a score of 2,800, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Russia has based its Black Sea Fleet in Crimea for 240 years. Now President Vladimir Putin is at risk of losing the flagship naval hub as Ukraine steps up attacks in the occupied peninsula. No Crimean port is safe anymore for Russian warships, said Ruslan Pakov, director of the Center for Analysis of Strategies and Technologies in Moscow. Ukraine has basically ejected the fleet from Crimea.
If only Russia had been a good country instead of a shithole. But then again, NATO wouldn't exist if it wasn't.
Can you imagine how wonderful Russia could actually be, based on natural resources alone, if they could just permanently shake off the need to have a tyrant daddy rule over their miserable lives?
They could have been like Norway, putting all their oil money in a sovereign wealth fund to benefit generations. No wait, they couldn't have. Someone would have stolen that money long ago. The best Russia could have hoped for is to be like Saudi Arabia but with more snow.
Yup. Or like Canada, which is a natural resource-rich country with a similar climate and population centers spread out by long distances. That's where the American dream is still alive.
The country without a navy putting a superpower's navy out of commission. You can't make this up. And #X200B. Slava Ukraine.
Russia isn't a superpower. They aren't even a blue water navy.
Interesting that he has been forced to relocate them to the bottom of the Black Sea?
Putin is just creating more artificial reefs for the sea life. How thoughtful of him.
What a nice man. Hopefully he follows the footsteps of the man that killed Hitler.
One can only hope.
Ukraine sunk my battleship.
See America? Well thought out military strikes that show an immediate result that is tangible. I used my missiles but I sank your ship. This is where you send our money. It's shameful we're reducing, maybe eliminating, our dollars in this war. The only winnable one I've seen in my lifetime.
Every penny sent to Ukraine is getting more mileage than any defense funding the West has invested in. Russia has been shown as a dying corrupt former superpower for all to see. Its military is a paper bear being sent to the slaughter. Putin is looking weak and vulnerable. It's sad that we have to watch Ukrainians die to repel Russia. But we can give them the tools, aid to win.
We fucked around for fear of escalation from Putin's punk ass. The second this was proven to be bullshit, there should have been more weapons shipped than they could fire. A Storm Shadow is a ton more, but it takes out radar systems worth over $1 billion. What the fuck needs to be discussed? Ship it. It's older inventory anyway.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.